Hey guys, it's Kip here from KDC Marketing, and in today's video I want to talk about sections and grids in Wix Studio. So I'm in here in the Wix Studio templates, and I want to just highlight a layout that I really like, and it's this eyewear store here. So I'm going to open up this eyewear store and just show you kind of what it looks like and talk about what I like about the design of this particular website. So one of the things is I just love how simple it is. They use a lot of 2-column and maybe 3-column at the most layouts here to create a nice, cohesive, professional look. They use really big imagery and kind of catch your eye with the images, but also they use a good level of color balance and some white, but then also their kind of accent colors here. So I just really love how simple this website is. It focuses on the product. You're seeing the product front and center in all the images and also in all the sections. But it's really simple. I mean, there's not a lot going on. There's not a ton of animations, and it's just focused on their eyewear. So I wanted to show you the back end of this template. If you wanted to do this for yourself, you just click the edit template button here and you could see the same thing. But I want to show you how simple some of these sections really are. So this hero section, for example, I'm going to pull this open and you can see these are all named really well, so it's easy to find what section you're looking at. But in this welcome section, if we were to break this down, there's really 2 cells, and inside of those cells, really simple. We have an image for one, and then we have a stack here for these text elements, and the text element and the button. And on the images, if we were to look at these, they have the responsive behavior. They're using the stretch over here. So that just means that they're having this image fill the level of the cell. It's just stretching and filling all the space in that parent container. And then if you wanted to create a section like this yourself, you could just add a section and you could use these preset grid layouts, and you would use this 2-column layout here. So you have kind of similar to this, you have cell by cell, and then we would just add an image and stretch it here. We'd add another image and stretch it there, and then a stack, and maybe do a little bit to make this a little taller. So again, really simple layout, but it looks really great when you put in the images and the text. And then I wanted to highlight another section here. So this one is, again, another simple layout, this holiday collection. So there's 3 cells here within this section, and inside each of these you have different things. So you have the image that's stretching, and then in this other cell you have this stack where the text and the button lives. And then in this last cell you have the image. So again, another super simple layout that they made look really professional by using this big tall image here and kind of stretching out some of these sections. And if we look at this, there's really no spacing in between each of these grids. I'll add some here to show you what I mean. There's really no spacing in between these. I just added that so there's spacing. So they're just using the padding in each cell to kind of give it a little bit of a buffer on the side. So if we look at this cell in particular, we can see the padding here. They have the top, left, and bottom. If we look at this one in particular, they have the padding around, but not on the top. So they're just using some simple padding here to give these cells some breathing room. But again, looks really great. Focused on the product here, another product shot, and then a simple stack. So if you wanted to create a section like this for yourself, you could just go in and you can find a grid layout that is similar to this, and this one's pretty similar here. It's got that taller cell and then these other 2 cells here on the sides. So you could start with this, and then you could obviously make it a little bit taller, and then you could throw your image in here. On this side, you could make this one the taller of the 2 and put your stack up here and image in here, and then give it a little bit of padding on the top, left, and bottom. And you could recreate this section here using section grids. So I just love how simple this is. Let me go in and delete my section I just created. And then because this is so simply designed, when you switch it to the different devices here like mobile, let me go ahead and preview this. It really is pretty simple to change over. Instead of things being side by side, they're going top to bottom. So instead of in columns, they're in rows now. And again, just really comes together nicely. So here they did like this cell's on top, and then they have the products below. Then they have their best sellers here, and down throughout the rest. So, and their footer at the bottom. So we get back to the desktop version here. And one last thing I wanted to highlight, because I don't know that I highlight this enough, but let's say that I really love this welcome section and I want to reuse it on other websites, and all I have to do is click on the section itself and click these three dots, and I can save this as an asset. So I can name this Simple Hero 2-column layout, and I can save this to one of my libraries. So I'm going to save this to my Studio Templates library, and I can add this. And so I can go in and reuse this section now anywhere I want. And same with this section. If I like the way that this section's done, or I really like this holiday collection section, I just save this as an asset. So I'll go in and save this as, I'll just call it holiday collection for now. And then I'll save it to my same library, my Studio Templates. So now when I go in to create a new section here, I can go to my elements and I can go to my assets, and then I can find my Studio Templates library. Hey, and there's the holiday collection one I just saved. And here's my Simple Hero 2-column layout, so I can reuse this. And you can see I've saved some other sections here from other websites, but maybe I really love this layout and I just have to click it in, and now I've got this hero section. And it's even named the same thing. So it's named Welcome, and it'll already be optimized for mobile. So it just is going to keep the same exact parameters that this other section had. So if you are going to save these as assets, make sure that they're fully developed before you do, because if you do something where you have a grid section, let me just show this really fast. We'll create a section grid here where we have these, and we'll throw something in here. So we'll stretch this image. On mobile, this might not be optimized here. So you can see here's my section on mobile, my section grid. It doesn't really look great. So I'd want to make sure that I have this fully designed on all my breakpoints, and I could use responsive design to get it to where I wanted. But before you save an asset, you want to make sure it's completely ready to go. So yeah, I just wanted to point out that you can make some really professional looking websites with simple layouts. You don't have to overthink it, overcomplicate it. Like this website uses a combination of simple sections and building content blocks to make this look really professional. And what I think really stands out here is the imagery. You know, they went with the big image look, and so they're really focused on that, and I think that works really well. So hope you found this video helpful to kind of see one of the templates and talk through how it is actually built on the back end, and just look at it. This is a great practice if you want to learn Wix Studio. I recommend going in and checking out these different templates and see how they function and see how they're built. It can really help you learn the basics and master the basics, but also learn some of the advanced features that they have. And again, you can save all of these assets in your library and reuse them on other websites. So you can kind of build that library up as you go through and look at the different templates and save different sections. So hope that helps, and I will see you guys in the next video.